Time for another walk around tour of the garden. See how things are going. Start off here on the right. Got some new growth. Love how this burgundy looking color on this barberry. Nice and bright against this green in the background. Petunia's finally starting to take off over here. Got a little bit of flower and color down on this end. I got to do something in the future, maybe next year, to add some more color to this side. Hydrangea on the blooms opening up. Taking a lot of sun over here. I might move these for next year, but they're hanging in there. Watering this stuff every day is a task. I need to finish running my drip irrigation. Same thing happening over here. Some new growth on this crimson barberry. Something took a hold of this petunia here and nibbled it to death. This one's not doing too bad. I might pluck some new ones in there. This coral drift rose starting to put on some flowers. Only thing about these is the weeds like to grow in between these right here, so you got to stay on top of it. If not, it's gonna be a mess. You're gonna have a mess on your hands. Coming down here, look at the blooms on this guy here. Strawberry vanilla hydrangea. These things are massive. Look at the size of my hand next to this the bloom on this. Huge flower heads. Look at that thing. I don't know. 8 inches, 10 inches. Huge. Love it. I really need to add some more color to this area. Same thing, petunias over here got chewed to death. These two are alright over here. The other coral drift rose, putting on some blossoms and blooms. Petunias here on the corner. They're doing alright. My kids ran in here, stepped on this hosta and broke it. Probably not the best location for hostas anyway in the front. I might move all of them, put them in a shady area. Not doing too good up front. These ones here aren't too bad because they get shade. Same thing happening over here. Petunias are getting annihilated by something. This is just a temporary setup. I'll do something better for next year. One's in a pot's not too bad. Alright, I'll pick up in the back. Alright, now here in the back, the peach drift, spent blooms. Blooms are falling off. New blooms are coming in. Petunia, look how bright that is when the sunlight hit those flowers. Speedwell, still flowering and putting on some new growth down there, so should get some more flowers down the line. Can't wait till that multiplies so I could split it. Added a rhododendron over here. This is an album rhododendron, has white flowers with like a yellowish center, I think, or patch on it. It's hydrangea, nice and flush filled in this area. sky pencil. Lots of new growth. Back up here. Gardenia, Radican's gardenia. Sunlight's really making it hard to capture this. Try to use my shadow. I really like this bed. This is my favorite spot right here. Now over here is my collection of everything that I got. I gotta do some moving around, transplanting some stuff here and get this looking better. I'm gonna move this climbing rose to the back to grow here to block this here. And I have a 3-tier plant stand that I'm gonna put here and put some flowers to block this box over here. And then I'll fill in the rest of the space with probably my hydrangeas. Not hydrangeas, hostas. Since this spot just gets a little bit of morning sun and then a little bit of midday sun, but for the most part it stays shaded. So I'm not even going to go over too many things here. You got the Blushing Bride hydrangea. This is going to stay here. You have the Nova Zembler rhododendron. You can kind of see the flowers down there. This I'm probably going to move forward and put the rose behind it. And then you have this blue hosta right here. I love the blooms on this one. They stay nice and compact on this hosta. And corbels that I need to plant. Not corbels, shoot. This is a corbel here, heuchera. Coleus. These coleus that I need to plant. I'll keep these probably over here in the shaded area. Take a walk onto the porch to look at some other stuff. This hydrangea cutting, it's growing in pretty good. Slow and steady. Sun parison, definitely growing. Look at that new growth wrapped around that trellis. I extended this trellis with another trellis. Look at the blooms on this guy. I leave the door to my screening porch open for my dog to go out, and the butterflies always come in here. They love that plant. Alright. Still need to finish up this corner here. I found this plant here in the front yard. Still don't know what it is. I'm going to put it in a bigger pot and put a trellis in the pot and see what happens. Just let it be. And whatever grows there, grows there. Encore azalea. Put on some decent new growth. Still need to prune this for next year. I'll prune it down a bit next year to get it a little more compact and tight than this. Even though I kind of like how this loose growth looks. Just got some stuff thrown on this bed so they could get water when I water. Salvia puts on these purple flowers, purple salvia that I'm gonna plant somewhere. Hydrangea, lots of new growth. Another hydrangea that I picked up at Lowe's that was dying, so I got it marked down for a good price. So, put on some pink flowers. I don't have a picture of it here. Some nice curly pink flowers. I need to add some more stuff to this bed, so I'm gonna have to rethink what I do here. Kind of hard digging in here with this tree. Lots of tree roots over here. Another autumn twist. azalea. Another hydrangea. If you look back at the old videos, you'll see how much growth this guy has put on too. The stem is shooting up out of there. I'm mounting boxwood. I have 2 of them on each side. Another autumn twist azalea. This is another endless summer hydrangea, like the 2 on the other side that I just walked by. Coleus, lots of new growth. This guy is tiny. Look how much growth he put on. This hosta's not doing too good here. Hasn't put on any growth. I trimmed this boxwood down. I need to do the one on the front. Another Coleus. And peach drift rose. But as you can see there, what I'm talking about with the weeds, if you don't get them out before they go crazy, you're gonna have a problem. Everything here is, this is another part of the bed that I love. Everything here is doing well. Petunias growing in and spreading. Coleus, massive. The other petunias. Another Radicans gardenia. It's put on a decent amount of new growth. Gotta go around and do a little bit of weeding in the beds. Stay on top of it. Look at this guy, massive. This Coleus was not that big. Now it's huge, filled in this spot. These annuals that I put in here, some of them is just to fill in the space while these other plants get bigger. Another Spidwell, putting on some new growth that's now getting ready to put on new flowers. Twist and shout hydrangea that I picked up from Lowe's that was dying. Lots of new growth on this guy. Fig, starting to put on some new leaves down here, which is good. I'll probably just cut here. I'm not sure yet because I don't think this stem up here is going to come back. But I'll leave it and see what happens. A crepe myrtle that I need to plant. This fig here has put on lots of new leaves. Still need to figure out if I'm probably gonna keep 1 or 2 in a pot. This rose that got transplanted, don't mind the damaged leaves there, but all these fresh looking leaves with all the new growth that it put on when I transplanted over here. Nice beautiful pink flowers came in. This Coleus was just a tiny little guy, probably just 3 leaves. Starting to put on a good amount of growth. I plucked off the dead leaves off of this hosta here. See how it does. And then around this corner is nothing really over here except this Steed's holly. Now we'll turn over here. I got this bed put together for the most part. I need to change a few things around, but can't wait till I fill. I need to get mulch and finish getting some of these other pieces of grass out of here. I don't have all the names down right now, so I'll have to go back and look at all the names. But I wanted this to be my boxwood and rose bed, and I'm not sure if that's gonna work out. But I added this rose here, it's knockout rose, nice white flowers. That's our obedient plant. Some daylilies. This is a dwarf mugo pine. I love how this thing looks here. Can't wait till it fills in. I love that shape, so random. Over here I got a orange rocket barberry to add some nice color to this corner here. Mountain boxwood. Got this rose here, another knockout rose. These nice peach flowers. A rose similar to the one up against the house that I transplanted, and it's starting to put on new flowers. Yeah, somewhere in this area here I need to change something up. Not sure I like this. You always got a project when you got a garden. There's always something to do. I'll take a walk over here to these flower pots. These flowers are going nuts, and I haven't even fertilized. I just threw some slow release fertilizer in there, and I initially started off doing weekly liquid fertilizer, and now I'm guessing the slow release fertilizer kicked in, because these petunias are going insane. Massive. The ones on the other side look even better. My herb pot here. I need to get these flowers off here before they go to seed, but the butterflies love coming and flying around and landing on these, so but I need to trim them back. I picked up this azalea here that was dying from Lowe's. This is another Encore autumn lily. See how this pot's filling in. Lots of extra pots because I want to plant some seeds. So I brought them out here. Let's see if I can get some seeds planted before it's too late. I'm gonna get these. I'm probably gonna move over by where the septic tank garden bed that I put in, and take out those hostas because it's just too hot over there. Look at this one here. This pot is very nice. Love how this one looks. This is the best looking one. Love how these flowers just drape over the side. On this side, got the nice white and purple in the back. Creeping Jenny putting on lots of new growth coming over this side. It's also starting to creep out on this other side here. Yeah, this is my favorite. It's the best looking one. But you know, weed always has to find its way in there, no matter how tight and compact something gets. If everything grew like a weed, we would have the greatest garden. This pot also looks real good. It's another. These two are the best too. Alright, we'll take a walk over here to these hydrangeas. Just make sure to subscribe, comment, hit the like button, hit the notification bell for more updates. Trying to get the channel a little bit bigger, a little bit more followers. These guys are starting to open up. This is a paniculata hydrangea. I can't remember the exact name because I had it when I first moved in the front, and I lost the tag. But they were just tiny little guys. Now look at the size of them. Full of nice white flowers that turn pink as the season goes on. And I need to finish planting some stuff around this shed too. Look at this one. This one is huge. Massive. Look at all these flowers that this thing is gonna have. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure you check in for the next update. Let's see what's new, see what's going on. Have a good day.